And so we are here on 9th Street. Let me check this and see what a. Hey, move on your quick, man. Oh, you're walking slowly. We're right here at the back of the National Elections Commission, that's MC, on 9th Street, where demolition of makeshift structures, keeping with the city ordinance, is late. You know, this has become a normal thing in Liberia, where people just put makeshifts anywhere, and in the name of doing business. So these things are actually causing some serious problem for the city, and it's something that we cannot continue to do anyway. As people say, we need to give Liberia or Monrovia the kind of You need to give Monrovia the kind of presentation it needs, the kind of face, the kind of respect. You can't just sit there and just allow anything to just be placed all over. This is the National Elections Commission fans. Imagine government institutions, people just put makeshift and do whatever they want to do. You know, it's
that other mission spend put it forth. Give me one.
so I want you to see.
Which one? No, we're not touching this out. We don't want to damage the phone. Who said you're touching it? Do that.
I want you to see how
Do that. Call the person.
But, you know, sometimes if you don't do these things, you can go live with it. Citizens will come and say, "Oh, we have $2 million in it. We have this, we have that." So we go live for people to see what's happening. You know, in order for a city to be transformed, in order for a city to look beautiful, we must be able to put our feet down and we must be able to put our feet down and stand up tall to do some things. So these things are not things that keep the city going. So in order for us to keep the city going, we must be able to put our feet down and do some hard things, make some hard decisions. So the painting exercise is given out to every citizen in Monrovia to paint their premises up to December. So as we play, we know that the next thing is enforcement. We'll be saying compliance team, revenue team, and different people in different areas in COVID. So we just want to concentrate with that. Monrovia City Police is also here. Making sure they get security with people. And citizen bystanders are standing by watching for exercise. Some people are just from church. We have the city manager. City manager is also here. City planning director is here. So let us stand up for doing the right thing and stand up for keeping our city clean. Because tomorrow in Monrovia has been branded as one of the best cities in one of the best cities in definitely. We all will be on Facebook and other area applauding the hard work. And the someone says hard work has to do. So these are some of the things we have to do. These are some of the things we have to do. Making sure that the city takes so let's read some of the comments. Keep up the good work. The great work. And this is Thomas. He said keep up the great work. We cannot have a village in the city. Get rid of all those makeshift structures. Exactly. And the thing is, you find people who build their fence, they'll paint it, and people will just put makeshift 2x2, 4x2 all on the walls and just carry it on like that. By the time you talk, you say, oh, the people give us go ahead to put it there on the fence. And one of the things that I want to bring to your attention, it's time that citizens themselves have to talk about it. Let's look at this place for an example. You can find sidewalks. Our people will build their houses. You see, this one has been marked to be removed by MCC. You see this? They built. So these people now will walk on the road instead of walking through the sidewalks. These are all problems that we're trying to fix. And once you come to break this structure down right now, you come to break this structure down and say it's built on a sidewalk. Yeah, people saying all sorts of things. You see, look where the church is standing. You see, removed by MCC, removed by Public Works. Yet and still, we can run the country. We can run the city like this. Now people build on the sidewalks. They take the sidewalk as a personal land. It's a personal land. This is so bad. This is so wrong. This is a sidewalk for this side. So if you walking on the avenue, you're supposed to walk on the side. But guess what? Look, they built marketplace there. You can all over. So even in your communities, we don't have sidewalk anymore. We don't have sidewalks anymore. And these things are affecting people. Imagine your brother, imagine your mom, your sister, your friend in a wheelchair. They will have to walk on the road. So for this behavior, for this attitude, the entire country becomes adjusted to such, attitude. Look at where the people standing. There's no sidewalk. They've built the shops all the way to the road. There's no way you can walk. The church also, every one of them. Every one of them. So if you don't have sidewalks, the next thing you do, the cars parked by the road, people walk in the middle of the road or beside the road, and it's bad. The day MCC come and say we're breaking down and say, oh, the government destroying people's homes, making people homeless. What's it say? What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Okay? So these are things that we're talking about. This is very serious. We all need to talk about it. We all need to speak against these things. There's no sidewalk for pedestrian, no sidewalk for the people in wheelchair, no sidewalks. How? So you see, this side, people walk on the sidewalk. That's how it's supposed to be. But what about that side? The church fans has come all the way to the road. Tomorrow, by the time the city mayor said, let's go break it down. Oh, they're against the church. They're against the house of God. Look at this. Let me show you. These are things that we are working hard to do. There's no sidewalk. You see? You see the blue house? The sidewalk. Where do people walk now? On the road. Okay? On the road. Yes, some people are passing and saying good job, great job. But tomorrow when MC comes to demolish these places, they'll be like MC thinking, look at the church. Other countries you don't just get up and build. You have to go to get permit. They have to come and see. They have to create the alleyways. They have to create the walkway and all these things. No walkways. Now they've closed the alleyways. And what happened? Floodings now taking place all over. Remember some part of last year or this year, so serious flooding in front of City Hall. That has never happened before. Because people built anyway, anyhow, and that's a good thing for them. So for this season, MCC is getting rid of makeshift structures. Somebody who just get a 2x2 plank and put it up and say, okay, I set in my leg Kobo. Like this morning we passed to Broad and Randall Street. Imagine people had this big counterparts, big counterparts right on the road, blowing fire, cooking Kobo. How? Liberia. How? What have we turned into? There's no sidewalks. Look at that entertainment place over there. They've taken the sidewalk. By the time you come to demolish it, and then they politicize it. So for this reason, this tendency has made everyone now just adapted to this, way of life. People just go anyhow, walk on the road, and then when you get hit by a vehicle, get hit by a motorbike, also people say, oh, you're not supposed to walk on the road. But now, where's the sidewalk provided for the people? How do we continue to run the country this way, year in, year out? By the time a government comes and starts to do the right thing, it goes, oh, we will not vote for you again. You're taking our people out of job. You're taking our people out of market. You're taking our people out of business. Is that how we do it? So can anyone just get up and just take 2x2 stick and get put it beside somebody's face and start selling? Can somebody just get up and build a structure? Build a structure on the main road and call it what? What? Let's be real. We cannot continue to build makeshift on the roads. Yeah. We can't continue to do this. So we're getting rid of makeshift structures. And a man from the church just said that there was an announcement that the Monrovia City Corporation is breaking down property and giving out wrong information. No, we're not breaking down property. We are getting rid of makeshift structures all by the roads. So let's see some of our comments and let's hear what our people have to say. Yeah, sure. National Elections Commission needs painting. Sure, they do. And the enforcement is ongoing. We're starting with government ministries, agencies, and it's showing that they have their premises painted. This is no bias thing about it. I know for sure that Mayor Shafa is bending on his words when he say this must be done. It must be done. This is the first mayor I see thinking about creating walkway for disabled and other people. So you see the police director is here, also Alfonso Pepe. with his men, and right here on Nav Street. See this? This is Nav Street. Enforce the laws, the people will complain, but they will adjust. So they will adjust, they must adjust. Somebody said to me, he said, they now won't vote out of business, but we must do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, the country is open. You find people coming from all over the world coming to Liberia. What do they say when they go back to their countries? Oh, Monrovia, one of the oldest cities. Oh, Monrovia, and the way you pass, people frying kala in the street. And the way you pass, people making coupons in the streets. And I'm telling you, the city lost its relevance. People come and build in a structure, quote unquote, the same, we'll call it front view. You see all the countries right now. Front view, if you cannot build a particular structure, you cannot be on the front view. Absolutely. These are some of the kind of jealousies we should be having. These are some of the things we should be fighting for. If we cannot put good structures in the city, in the front views, then you cannot build there. You cannot own a land there. Maybe government can just take it and send you to the back. Because you get land on the front view, then you put one thing around there and say that my land, my forefather left it with me 20 years ago, 30 years ago. How? You sure we want to upgrade the city? No, we cannot upgrade the city if we cannot break it down. You see other countries? Like I saw one recently on Facebook. You have to demolish an entire slum area just to give the people what they want. Some people will cry, some people will complain, but at the end of the day, if the city is done beautifully, trust me, everyone will appreciate it. This is a former Capital FM building. Seems like a rejected property right now, and the enforcement will be on that abandoned property, makeshift and painted buildings should all be looked at before the 15th of December. Other than that, you send you to court, you will pay fine, and then you understand. We have to see how important the sidewalk is. You see that people can walk on it. But now, look at this place right here. No sidewalk, the garage, the gas station brought its fence to the main road. If you come to demolishes right now to create a walking path for the people, they will say again, the government destroying people's property. We must desist from this kind of bad communication tactics and learn to talk good about the country. This is Nav Street. It's an epic center. The first time this bank came here, the face changed. This building, and that's how Nav Street gave a face to Central Monrovia. And everybody started to appreciate Cinco. This bank alone. This bank alone. So you see, and then 10th Street, other streets, you see people started to do structures in the city. So those of you watching, we're right here on Tottenham Boulevard, 9th Street, Cinco. Well, I'm here. You see the jealousy when this bank came, this petrol, and then another one. That's how we develop a city. That's how we develop a city. As public work is working, MCC working, all the ministries and agencies connected, um, they're all doing what they can do. One way or the other, even if it's going to be 50%, this government can do. And if it continues, another 50%, we'll have 100% of something, 100% of a system, 100% of a system that we can be proud of. It's like the roads going to leeward counties and making it easier for people to come to town, and our government providing buses, and those buses be taking our relatives from rural areas, bringing into town. Is going to be very, easy, very accessible, that people can come with businesses, and other things. That's how it is. So if we can do this for the next 6 years and make sure we have a proper transport system, those people who got a property, the lands in Monrovia, Painesville, and other parts of Liberia will start to develop, will start to do things. This person put a makeshift structure here. Imagine we broke it down, and guess what? So plastic bag and everything. There's a booth here this morning. There's a booth there this morning where you see the dirt. And they just do it. They enjoy it for one fact that they say when you come to move it, and they say, oh, we're not voting, we will have to move it. Well, if that will be the reason why you won't vote, that will also be the reason why other people will vote. Because this has to happen. It's time now that we can say we focus on our capital city and we're able to change something about it. We're able to make sure that people who want to sell, they go into the market. People who want to do street selling can sell to particular streets, not just anywhere. A lot to be put in place security-wise. So you've noticed that people won't be getting caught up in these kinds of hijacking, harassment, snatching, all those things. So I'm having a full house here this morning. Directors general, all from the Monrovia City Corporation here, carrying on this exercise. Like I said, there's entire right wing no sidewalks. That is bad. But now, how do we address this? By the time the enforcement exercise starts, it's going to be a problem. People are going to be complaining here and there. So let's do what we can. See, there's no sidewalks. No sidewalks. And that's one thing about Liberia. By the time one man starts something, by the time one man starts something, tomorrow he say, okay, man, that didn't work for me. We can do it. And that's how gradually they all start to go. You see what's happening here? This man had to bring his fence all the way here. So imagine a man in a wheelchair. Can he pass right here? No. Can he pass here? He put this kind of big fence here, took government land, the sidewalk, everything. And then the other person can say, okay, let's put our owners makeshift here. See this? Beside this fence. See this? These things, people come now and squatting it in the night, harass people, jump on them, do things, and then the people say, oh, that street you can't pass there because, people there, they harass people at night, do these things. We have to look down the entire sidewalks. Look at how they treat this place. And once these people in the building, all the fans there, as far as they're concerned, they got nothing to do with it. It's a done deal. Nobody cleans it. Nobody pay attention to it. If this grass will grow, it will grow until it climb on this fence. So let's see some of our comments again. It's unfortunate. You got to know when his bus was appointed. Who's saying what? Who's saying what? Who's saying what? We have to read the comments. Is the neck fence? Why is the neck fence so dirty? Like that? That's Martin Brown. Martin Debbie Brown. Well, so but this one, all those chocolate zing. Look, this guy carry wave whatever he used. There, that's Thomas M. Chocolate zing. Yeah, I hear that word for long. Even know what it's a word, but it's just part of our Liberia way of talking, and we'll call it colloquial. When will the sidewalk be constructed? It's a good one. Man, stop all this talk and do the Liberian people's work when you get to know all of this. Well, that's DJ Park Dave. Well, so fortunate that someone can say stop all the talk. So if I don't talk, what will you want to hear? You want me to come and be saying what? When these are real things I'm talking, my brother. That's the people work I'm doing, my brother. It's unfortunate that people like you won't be able to conscientize people. You have your phone, but you cannot use it for positive thing. But rather come here and say, stop this, stop that. And people are saying positive things while you are just being one-sided. Maybe because you envy the work doing. And maybe you got some makeshift structures all around, so you enjoy doing that. So other people watching, they know that these things are not good. So if you have a problem with it, my brother, you continue to have a problem with it, because we'll continue to do the people's job. Thank you, Martin Brown. But even before my boss got a job, you myself know that this is not good. Look at this. This is turned to a dump site. This is a sidewalk. Yeah, it's turned to a dump site. So we should just shut up, let it be, because we want to please you, because you enjoy it, because you're doing the same thing. No, this is not because my boss is. People watching, they're watching from all over the world, and they want to see it. They want to see the improvement being made in this country. That's what every government signs up for, to improve the life of people. To improve the life of people. So why won't say, okay, let's keep it? Because this is bad. This is the fence of the National Elections Commission. This is bad. And the memo is out there. It's been posted a month ago that every government institution, every government building should be painted before the 15th. So they shouldn't say it again? They shouldn't say it again? Look, my brother, we won't hide these things. If we have to develop Monrovia, if we all can come on Facebook and post one day that Monrovia has improved significantly, even 5%, the world will know. And that's what we're supposed to do. But no, every one of you desire to see Monrovia being called dirty, bad, and whatever names, because it proves that, okay, you are not living in Monrovia. No. Whether you like it or not, you can go to America, you join the American army. Monrovia is your capital city. Once you're a Liberian. But you enjoy posting. Uganda is clean. Tanzania is clean. Morocco is clean. But you don't want to claim Monrovia. So when we are showing the things that are not right as government and asking you for just one thing to flag it out. To see what is not right and say, yeah, this is not right. Put the government feet to fire, like someone would say. And you seeing the government not putting your feet to fire, the government the one that going, the government the one that pushing it and saying no. No. We go to other countries, we walk on the sidewalks. We go to other countries, we see sidewalks for people in wheelchairs. But we come to Liberia, no. No. You don't. So that's what it is. We cannot sit back and you see, let me just tell you, right? One thing I admired about this mayor, he said, well, mayor is a title. Mayor comes with responsibility. Mayor comes with good and the bad side. But what is left if I'm gone? And I'm not a mayor anymore, and I gave the order for everyone to build zinc shaft all over the city. That's a hard question right there. If everybody, just leave everybody grab that tarpaulin, put a stick on somebody's wall and build, what will you say? The people will go to your house and go say that the man not do it? No. International community will say, Monrovia is dirty. And if you don't even live in Monrovia, you have a relative in Monrovia, you have a friend in Monrovia, it reflects on you. So we're saying, let's get rid of makeshift. Comfort gift, you're right. Some Liberians don't like it. And you see this thing, they take it as politics. That's the sad part of it. And they don't see how it is to say that you have a clean city. Uganda didn't get up and say, oh, the another president make it clean, another president, or the other president make it clean. No. They said we have a clean city. We have the cleanest city in Africa. You understand? So, look at these things. Look at them. Look at them. In the city, people selling under this thing right here. And you think it doesn't move you. You don't see this as commendable. You don't see it. You see it as a politic thing to use. Oh, okay, you want to run your political thing like, okay, maybe party A didn't do it, party B didn't do it. No, we're not going to give credence to it. Man, Chef always say, I didn't come to do citizen thing or UP thing or this. I came to make sure that the city can be ranked amongst other cities in the world. That the city itself can compete with other cities in the world. Best infrastructure, cleanliness, ordinances, all these things. That's what we're talking about. Because by the time you're gone as a mayor, another person comes, let them be able to follow a blueprint. So when I say, oh, the mayor was clearing makeshift, he moved from there and then the other mayor comes and say, you put makeshift back. Where are we going? Where are we going? See how bad is it that we look at these things normal every day. No sidewalks in the country. No sidewalk in the country. But yet, somebody will get up, they're breaking the people places down. You understand? So, let's get it straight up. Wait. Whether you are Unity partisan or CDC person or ABC person, whatever person you are, once you are in violation, once you are not abiding by the city ordinance or ordinances, once you are in violation, you will be persecuted, forwarded to court, and the law will take its course. You voted for this government not because you wanted to be exempted from crimes. You voted for this government because you want the right thing. And the right thing is to do the right thing to whoever. So because we voted for the party, we are the partisan, we are saying it well. Saying it very clear. God, you know the partisan, I wear green t-shirt, I was on the ring, I was on the sun. So you must take part, not just part, though, party part, and come right on down street, side the bank, and put one stake in the ground, and take party copa, and stand there and start frying color. When I agree to it, you will move from there. You will move from there. You will definitely move from there. So if you're the partisan and you think that because you voted for this government, because you ran under the rain, the sun, so Mayor Shafa should sit and allow you to do what is not right, just post zinc, post sticks. No, you will move it from there. We should stop this thing. Let us focus on doing the right thing for the country. There are other men who sign up to work. And to work, you must be able to do the right thing. Even if it will affect you, but at least it puts you at peace to know that you are doing the right thing. No praise singing. Don't praise us. Do the right thing. Help us to send the awareness to people. You're in the community, somebody want to do something there. My friend, go to MCC. Go get your permit. Go ask them if you can just build this thing here. I see somebody want to build this structure. I think they spent over $2,000 or $3,000. Build this structure for his business. But guess what? He built this structure to where he's not supposed to build it. Do you have a permit? No. Who gave you authorization? Nobody. Why did you build this thing here? Till you looking. Say you have to demolish it because this thing is in the alleyway. Oh, we don't want to vote for the party. No, this is not going to work. Because if you voted for this party for change and you do the wrong thing, what about the people that didn't vote for the party and they see you doing the wrong thing? So there's no law on the book that says because you voted for the party, so you must kill, so you must steal, so you must put dirt anywhere. Look, that makeshift, yo. Just this one. If this one stays there for the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes, what does it become? What will you say? You say, Mayor Shafa not working. Mayor Shafa keeping the place dirty. No. We're not going to sit there and allow it. He said, if you want to take your job, you'll take your job. But I'm a Monrovia boy. Born in Monrovia, live in Monrovia, hustle in Monrovia. Made my ways in Monrovia, got my children in Monrovia, and this Monrovia, we will fight to make sure that we give it facelift. And this December, you got your building painted because we will not come and say, oh, let's see your ID card to know whether you voted for United Party or you voted for Citizen or you voted for ANC or you voted. We will find you. We will find you. You have to paint. You have to, look, paint. And this thing we're saying about painting, people thinking that we're going to do pick and choose. No, we're not doing pick and choose. Oh. Sure, comfort. If you can get up in the morning and clean your house while you can clean around your community. And somebody will sit down And say MCC is supposed to. I saw a comment from one of our sister media. Their springs field airfield here in Cinco got whole garbage. And they say MCC. You don't have sanitation team. You don't know that you even if you're government institution, you don't know you're supposed to clean. So that MCC is supposed to come back in for NEC? No, you're supposed to. People must say what is right and stop making this thing MCC. MCC is there to regulate. It's there to enforce. But people just do things anyhow in this country. You want Mayor Shava to sit down there and say, oh, and no. This is not going to happen. Another incident yesterday, we're driving around with the police, the city police director. Why is they giving an order that the children should not sell between cars on the main streets? Looking at all the harms, all the risk involved. And then met our city police officer sitting by the road, and the director stopped and said, 4 of you. And people still selling in the street, what's going on? And the other city policeman said, oh, the Liberia National Police say we must lead the people to the country high. No. Liberia National Police is there to save life and properties. We are there to ensure safety. How can they come and tell you, say, you should leave the people walking between the cars? You see, these things happening in this country, we have to stop it. What is right should be done. If Monrovia should be a better city, we have to do the right thing. Dr. Awolowo, he says that Liberians need an iron-faced leader to do the work. They don't like easy. Please enforce the city ordinances law to the fullest, I guess. I can't read it yet to the fullest. I guess that's what it is. Because I'm break down any mixed structure. Sure, we are doing that. Since that woman took over that election office, that place always, I guess it's always we're talking about. Good job. Okay. Yeah. So let's say the truth. Let's put it right to where it belongs. If Mayor Shava isn't doing well in an area, you own his life watching, say, okay, he's not doing well in an area. But if he's actually doing well, say he's doing well. So the area that he's not doing well, he knows. We'll go back to the book. And I tell you, there's one thing I enjoyed about this mayor. Sometimes I tell people he's a workaholic. There's somebody who wakes up 3 o'clock in the morning, gets in his car. He would drive all around Congo Township, Gowler Township, the borough. He drives all around, comes back 5 o'clock, take bath, dressed up, 8 o'clock, he back to MCC office, having a meeting 10 o'clock with all his directors. This is what I observed. This is what I've seen. This is what I heard. This is what I did. He will screenshot every negative things that concern every directory. Let me tell you something, and say, how can we address this? The people say Douala dirty. The people say this place dirty. But unfortunately, it's laughable. People don't even know the boundaries for Monrovia. Somebody will see dirt. Somebody will sit there way beyond red light and say, MCC not doing nothing. They're giving the city dirty. Look, we have to understand the boundaries of Monrovia. We have to understand the workings of MCC. Somebody collect that from 2013 and post it about a place, and we stand into the place and say, this street is dirty. Huh? Why you be sitting on the same street and saying the street is dirty? You people must know. You sit down, you build your house, 1999. We're in 2025. You don't paint. Then you say MCC is supposed to paint. How? These are the questions that people should be asking. Why won't you paint your house? So your bed you bought, you carry in your room, you lying on it, chains walking in it. These things happen. That MCC you can't clean it again. You're surrounding your own health. So I'm saying to you, if that working business, and I think the president can fire Mayor Shafa for working business because this man works like whatever. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't rest. Imagine carrying a whole city, whole capital city, all the challenges he has to carry on to make sure that the city can transform, reform, this one, that one, and everything, every sector. Building up from where the former mayor stopped. He didn't come one day. You've never heard Mayor Shafa on the radio or the TV criticizing, blaming, or arguing that, oh, no. He signed up for this. The moment he got appointed, he got there, he started to do what he had to do. Because Mr. President takes no excuses. You know the paper. I've been an administrator ever since. He take no excuses. He gave you the job. You complaining all around the place. You're not doing what you're doing. You're out. That's one thing I admired about the president. And that's why every time Mayor Shafa comes and people are talking, oh, you know, one thing I like about Liberians, right? Another secret. When you're tackling them, the things that they normally do that they get away with, the wrong things, and you're tackling them, they start calling for your head. The president will fire the man. The president will fire the man. So they can easily do these things. No. Mr. President doesn't listen to them. He's looking at the tangibles. He went to America and he started telling the people about the good work. Talking about the good work of MCC and PCC. People not playing. Everybody doing what they have to do. Everybody doing what they have to do. Okay? So there's no playtime. If you're not working, by now you're gone. President Parker won't even waste time. He knows. The plans, the engagements, the meetings, those hard questions, those answers that Mayor Shafa is seeking to the president every day. He's in confrontation with him. Mr. President, I have to do this. Mr. President, can I do this? Mr. President, I want to do this. And he got the president full support. And that's the thing about you having a boss seeking his opinion before you do something. And he's giving you the blessing to say, go ahead and do it. Is he the man for the job? Is he doing the work? Look, I don't know about DUJ. I hope I got any pack Dave. You don't have to do. You don't have to go about arguing, challenging. Numbers don't lie, as the work itself doesn't lie. All the past mayors brought something to the table. They did their part. And I tell you, you've never one day heard Mayor Shafa condescending or talking about past mayors. He built from them. He talked to them. If you won't believe it, he speaks to every one of them about challenges, on how they overcome some things, how they dealt with some things. He talks to every one of them. There's a man who he didn't come jumping around here, to say he's targeting or no. Every day this man will say to all his people, all his directors, y'all go do the people work. Because the work will speak. You find MCC people in the morning as early as 6 o'clock. 5, in fact. Some of you who live in the Painesville area, by the time you hit Boulevard, you'll see MCC people in the township of Congotown working. You will see them working, sweeping in the morning from 5 all the way to 10. Then you have another group picking the dirt by the roads. So sometimes what people don't understand. They'll see this dirt piled up somewhere, take a picture, they say they're dirty. But they're forgetting to know that the people that wake up in the morning early, sweep, put the dirt to a place, and then the truck will come and collect the waste. They're running. The place dirty. Somebody cannot be sweeping and putting the dirt on the back because you will wake up with your phone and want to record and say to prove that the place is dirty. Running on Facebook and posting it. Numbers don't lie. Mail is working, and I know it will definitely break some people down to acknowledged. And some people will feel that it will praise this man for the work he's doing. It will, come on, no. It's your city. It's a responsibility to say what is right. To say, yeah, it's a responsibility. You got to know because you ought to know. You're paying your taxes. So somebody say MC is not taking action. So you see, every leader or every leadership brings its own ways of handling things. I remembered, you remembered, some of us remembered the Charles at the time. The Charles that left, the people sang the song. We're good at making music, right? To get our heads off the same. And people praising Chancellor. The next president came, and now the next president. The next president came, and then that's our phenomenon. That's our thing. You have to be strong. You have to be unbending. If you say you don't want makeshift, get rid of makeshift. They will complain. They will curse. They will say, they will call for the president to fire you. But if it's the right thing, let it be the right thing. So if you're not there, you say, yeah, at least I did the right thing. What will you be remembered for is what you do for the people. It's not what you do to the people. So now get it. What you will be remembered for is what you do for people. Not what you do to people. But this is what we choose to do for the people. That's why the president highlighted sanitation as a major component. So you will definitely you will just say, but you know it is real. When you see good things happening, when you see good things happening, and you can't beat it because the expectation is to see it not happening, so you get frustrated. You feel bad about it. Some bundle, another guy. Yeah, my man, that's a good thing. But at least MCC TV is bringing you demolition exercise this morning, Sunday. Work from Monday to Monday because the dirt won't stop coming. People make dirt every minute, every day. There's MCC TV that bringing it to you. So if MCC TV and it's not doing the right thing, you won't be watching, especially using your data. So I think you're getting some information this morning, and it's a good one. But we don't. We like it when they say, because we know we feel that we feel it, we feel their pains, we feel it from them. We know, this is something that if you're in a school, let's put it this way, if you're in a school and you couldn't spell a word like happy, and then you change the school and you get into another school and you can spell happy, you know that the previous school wasn't teaching you well. It's just nature. It's just people's way of life. That it's unfortunate that some of them didn't get to see leadership, didn't get to see the good things, didn't get to see a government robust, a government that is dealing with its own people, pressurizing them for change, its own people. So you will know that this government is not here, to play. You say you don't think that because you wore green, so that means you must keep the city dirty. No, we won't take it from you. And that's the thing. It's not like other government who allowed it to happen. And the people were complaining, oh no, the people doing it were not correct. And they say, oh, we are all interrelated, we are friends. No. President Boaga say, if you go in there, he ask you the question, you're going to do the Liberian people work? Are you able to do it? Will you be willing to do it? You say, yeah, you go there. You won't do your own thing. You won't do your green t-shirt thing, your blue t-shirt thing. They move you from there. Because he's concerned about the people. Look at the city mayor saying, when he goes in the street, tell people, so how do you feel? What kind of Monrovia do you want? How do you feel that we cannot walk on sidewalks anymore and people walk on the main road? People cannot answer that question. Cyrus, when you're right, no city would be in the world would be clean if people selling all over. No city. No city. But I tell you, we'll take a short break to adjust to some technical things, and we're so proud of you guys for making your contribution to the comment sections. Those who are considered for and those who are considered not for, we appreciate your comments. We remain committed to doing the people's job. Mayor Shafa and all his men, Monday to Sunday, 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. We're working and doing what we can do and do what we do best. Thank you so much. When we come back again, we'll be telling you and showing you what's happening.